All right, and welcome now to the Idiot Thing with the haphazard news feature, and it's 96.1 on this year FM dial. And the roots absolutes for today must be the host of health fairs and feeding programs that was held over the Christmas holidays. We saw the most sister city communities, they had a feeding program as per usual. It's called Feeding 5,000. It was at different communities across Kingston, and it went down to Fletcher's Land, Trenchtown, Crescent Road, and Southside, and in downtown Kingston, feeding a host of persons there, and that one must be go down as a route. Absolutely. Also, the Victory International Church also had their Christmas treat as well in Fletcher's Land, and they feed other shut-ins here, and also round by it was at the place called Robin Road, and they also held a Christmas a treat for kids last night as well. And also the man one held at the gate at Maho Drive, put on by Morgan's Chemicals at Maho Drive, and there was a host of events that were held for there at Maho Drive. All right, so those are the routes, absolutely. And we must go now to the idiot thing feature, and of the big idiot thing so far, that must be the stealing of the electrical wires from light poles in 3 miles area. And that one must go down as an idiot thing, trust me. And that when somebody's called out to give a idiot thing now. All right, let's see now if you have someone online now want to give an idiot thing. And let's see you're live on Roots Radio. All right, 96.1 on the FM dial. That one is not there. All right, and yes, we must say the big idiot thing. That one must be the stealing of the electric wires after Mr. Stephen Shaw made a promise that some level of lighting will be commissioned in 3 miles by December 23rd. When we check, the man stuck with his words. On that night, we saw some lighting in 3 miles area on the night of December 23rd. But guess what? By December 27th, the thieves have removed a portion of the wire that runs on the light pole that runs by Scotiabank heading down Spanish Town Road over on the right side going down Spanish Town Road. When the bus that come from Spanish Town stop at a Tribal bus stop, let a person coming from Spanish Town, that entire stretch there by a taxi stand without in darkness because four light poles with lamps and without light on that part of 3 miles. So again, so that's a big idiot thing because the JPS and Mr. Shaw, they stick with their word when they said light will be in 3 miles by the 23rd, and by the 27th, they stole the wires. And now the light, half a 3 miles in total darkness because wires be removed on four light poles.
What?
And if you go now, you can see one hanging down just behind Scotiabank Car Park.
No, Dudley.
Yes, but them teeth at the wire for the light post.
Jesus.
So 3 miles is now partially dark again.
And that's not safe.
All right, you can see the you can see the videos on our social media pages where the light wires where you can see the beer, you can see the cutoff on the lamp on the light post, and also the wires hanging down from the light post where there's teeth to the wire off the light post. So big idiot thing that because JPS did their part, Mr. Sharp promised that lights will be in treatment by the 23rd, and it was done.
And it was done, the wiring.
Lights were on.
Or the actual lights were
on by the 23rd. And by the 27th, the thief of light were off the light post. By 4 days later, them thief them off. No, that's a big idiot thing. Trust me, big idiot thing that.
Massive.
We talk about development. No, big idiot thing that. Trust me. And also half a treatment was in darkness. And persons who come from Spanish Town at nights and that treatment that stopped there by Scotiabank Car Park is total darkness now. Total darkness.
So where do we go from here?
And JPS are not in a hurry to replace the wires because they did their work already. So I don't know if Steve Shaw will angle this one right now because this is a big idiot thing right there and then. And trust me, that's a big idiot thing. All right, one more big idiot thing before we go now. This is a shocking idiot thing now. That thousands of companies across Jamaica, across commercial hub in Kingston and St. Andrew, thousands of companies across Jamaica, in the commercial hubs. No, not across Jamaica, I beg your pardon. Thousands of companies across commercial hubs in Kingston and St. Andrew will face deregistration for failing to file their yearly returns, condemning them as illegal operators. In the article of companies official, no, in the articles of companies Office of Jamaica (COJ), the government agency has threatened that companies that fail to comply with the provisions of Section 337 of the Companies Act will be struck off the register of companies and will be dissolved. COJ records show that 77% of companies in the Kingston metropolitan region were non-compliant. A delinquent rate that is higher than the national average of 72%. This is a big India thing. That means 37% of the companies that are in Jamaica operating will be deemed illegal shortly because they fail to comply with register of companies. And that is an India thing. So companies, so almost a little over three quarter of the companies in the corporate area. They said thousands of companies across the corporate area within illegal shortly because they failed to file their yearly returns. Did they say 100? We say thousands, that 100,000s
Wow.
in the corporate area alone, not across Jamaica, no, across the corporate area. A man said that 100,000s of companies within illegal shortly. So I might go to a company so you can't be because you're now no longer a legal company in Jamaica. Wow.
Oh dear.
No, this is serious.
Very serious.
They say thousands of companies, two parishes. Yes,
Yeah.
but they say styrofoam should be illegal in the first place because it is
That's
is a health hazard to persons.
true.
Worse, we're going into the microwave and out of the microwave. It's worse, we're going to the microwave. Even
Oh
worse.
Lord.
That's
Oh
worse.
Lord.
They put it in the microwave.
That's not a good look, Dudley.
Yes.
Not a
Wow.
good look at all.
Not a good one at all. Wow.
Mm.
And this big idiot one now happened in a church in America where gunman went into a church, false bail, took communion, and then opened fire in the church.
Mm.
No, this is really idiot thing, trust me.
That's past idiot thing. That's
No, I don't
what
ever
they
call about that.
craziness. Crazy, Dudley.
Go into the church, took communion, and then opened fire in the church. He killed two persons before
Yes,
parish
yes,
security
okay.
invaded him in a gun battle and he was killed. I mean, the church security opened fire on him and eventually
Yes.
took him out. But no man, this is idiot thing, trust me. This is just crazy. And also a sad note here where RJ, our colleague, Burger Man,
Yes.
his brother was shot and killed in
Downtown.
East Street.
Yeah.
And they said in front of persons. In
that
front
was
of
on-
scores of persons. It is a brazen. And they say he was a decorator by trade.
Interior decorator.
Yeah, it happened about 3 p.m. on
Broad
Saturday.
daylight. Broad daylight, eh?
And it was shot in presence of scores of persons at the intersection of Duke Street and East Street. So people kind of shop in broad daylight. The business won't see again because those about the bad attack.
Right.
That's to come back to now. The bad attack. So they kill it broad daylight like it's a cowboy show now. It's a cowboy thing now. Come back now to the wild west.
Hell you, man.
Sad. I know Burger Man must be feeling now with love
Oh,
of his brother.
devastated.
Yes. Is that Miriam Simone calling off?
Yeah, let's get our act together now.
Alright, so we're going to get from Idiot Thing now and go into what's the brother going at? Miriam Simone. With the big song that one inside what's the verdict. Alright, we'll take a pause there and get right back there too. That's how we'll segue from Idiot Thing.